Hey folks, welcome back to our Dice Tower preview. I'm Mark, and today we're taking a look at That's a Wrap. That's a Wrap is a self-published title. It's for 2 to 5 players and is rated PG-13, and games range somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 minutes per player. So big congrats, a major motion picture studio has brought you on as one of their new directors, or new possible directors. You get to work with some of the most amazing talent in the business. You get to work with amazing screenwriters, purchasing scripts, and making the movie you've always wanted to make. Included with that is making all kinds of money and on your way to the Oskie Awards. However, you're going to be pit up against several other directors the studio has brought in as well, and really only one of you is going to get the job in the end. Now, to set up the game, it's pretty quick and easy. Each player is going to receive 25 million, and they have 8 cards that represent genres, and 4 of these are advanced and 4 are basic. The 4 advanced cards you will put to the side until round 3. Also, each player receives a control card, 3 studio cards, and 3 influence tokens, along with this handy reference card. Now, in the middle of the table, you're going to put the bead list actors, the script cards, and the studio. And now you're ready to begin. So the game plays over 4 rounds, and at the end of the 4th round, you do a final Oskie ceremony, and the player who wins the most Oskies overall will be the one who wins that director's job and fame and fortune. Now, the first thing you do in rounds 1 and 2 is you're going to reveal a number of script and B-list actor cards based on the number of players in the game. And then each player is going to look at their hand of cards and choose a genre that they most want to make that movie. And you put that card face down in front of you. When everyone is ready, you're going to flip that card, and whoever has a unique genre, they're going to actually gain 1 influence token at that time. Now, if this was round 3 or 4, you would get to add back in those A-list genre cards, and there's going to be A talent out on the table for people to choose from. And again, these talent cards are all placed based on the number of players in the game. Now, the thing here is that these advanced genre cards definitely have the potential to bring you in even more money for your film. And now the bidding begins. Each card has a value in the top and in the bottom. You put those 2 numbers together, and that is the starting bid value. You go around the table, and each player bids until someone wins that card. And whichever card you win, be it script or actor, you can no longer get that type the next go around. So if you already have a script, you can only go for actors from then on out. Now here, the exception here is going to be again in rounds 3 and 4, when you can bid on 2 actors. So you can have a secondary actor in that case, which is really helpful, again, to enhance your movie and to make more money. Also, in rounds 3 and 4, you're going to put those advanced scripts into the scripts deck. So you're going to get even more valuable scripts to bid on in the future. Now that you've acquired your actor or actors and your script, it's time to begin filming. And you're going to use those studio cards. You're going to play them into your movie and or play them against your fellow directors in hopes of messing with their movies potentially and bringing the value down. Now, there is some protection. You can use that creative control card, but it will limit what you can do. So the other thing you can do as an option is to play an extra influence token, which allows you to play 1 additional studio card. And it's important to note that if you did play one of your studio cards against one of your fellow directors, you have to pay them 1 influence token when you do so. And now it's time to release your film. Is it going to be a smash hit or is it going to be a flop? What you do is you look at all the cards in your movie row and you total up the dollar value. That's just the start. You're going to also take the 2 dice and roll, and you add those numbers in as well. You also have the opportunity to take any of your influence tokens and turn them to the dollar side, adding that much money to boost your film. You're going to look at the handy reference guide and see how well you did. Was it a success or was it a flop? You're going to gain that money the card calls for, as well as influence tokens, and you're going to move on to the awards. Also, whoever has the highest roll or highest total over 15 is going to get the People's Choice Award, which gives you an automatic Oskie. And so the final phase of the round is the Oskie Awards. It is Oskie season after all, and that's what you're most after is Oskie Awards. So you have the opportunity here to campaign for your film, spending $2 million per category in order to nominate it. And you're looking at talent, which is actor, actress, screenplay, and director. And as the director, as nominating yourself, you can spend influence tokens here up to 5. So you look at the different categories based on their icon is the number total that you will pull from the cards. You're going to roll the dice and add that total. And as long as you have a 10 or higher, you win an Oskie. And then whatever player has the highest total of any one category, they win an extra Oskie. So what you're really after is to see which of these films is the best overall. So after the Oskie Awards have finished, the end of the round, you will clear the table, you will clear those movies. Now the genre card you used for this movie cannot be used again throughout the game. And important to note that as you play the ongoing rounds, again rounds 3 and 4, you will be adding in those A-list actors, you'll be adding in the A-list scripts, you're going to be getting those better genres for your potential movies down the road and gaining you even more money and fame. And of course, the player with the most Oskies at the end of round 4 is going to be the winner. Alright folks, just a reminder once again, this has been a Dice Tower paid preview, and everything you've seen here has been in prototype form. So keep a close eye on the campaign for any changes that still may occur. Now if you're a big movie buff, this game might be right up your alley, and I really liked the hot contention back and forth for those best scripts and those best actors. That was really a fun aspect of this game. Also, one thing I didn't mention is there are underdog cards. If you start a round with less than 15 million, then you're going to get an underdog card, and that can really help you out with your movies. But ultimately, folks, if this looks like a game that would be of interest to you, I'm sure they'd appreciate your support. So I think that's it for me, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.